Good evening, gentlemen. If you don't know already, I'm going to be doing my trade execution review on today's live market. Now, something I want to talk about and touch on before I get into it is the change that we've been seeing in the market profile. So something I like to go about while I'm engaging in the market is understanding what kind of habits are in cycle, what kind of cycle are we in, and how am I going to operate in that cycle, right? So we are changing habits, meaning we are getting somewhere or in a different type of movement where prices, like I believe price is going to be deciding whether we wanted to continue to push higher or if we want to start that retracement. And that's why we're getting this up and down movement or these longer range movements throughout the day, because like I was saying last week and for the past 2 weeks, we've been having these runs in the morning and then consolidation for the rest of the day. But now we're slowly getting back into that time where you can find multiple setups within the day. So like for instance, last week I would get my bag in the morning and then I would come back right into the PM session without like expecting anything, and nothing would happen in the PM session. So that's how I was trading for the last 2 weeks. You could say 3 weeks now even. But yeah, now that's not going to work. We're getting multiple setups throughout the day. The opening range is kind of rangy. There's a lot of manipulation going on, if you guys can't tell. There's a lot of huge wicks, and when there are huge wicks in the market, I try to stay away for the most part. So if I get like this very large candle that overlaps all of the other candles, I'll just get out, because I don't like need to be engaged in that type of market, or I don't want to, because if I get into a position, the last thing I would want is slippage. So yeah, I don't want to get into a trade with a $20 risk and then end up getting slippage because I got to wick out, and all of a sudden that $20 risk is a $40 loss. So when I start seeing that pick up, I tend to step away from the market, and that's just on a shorter time frame. That's a regular basis, not like I'm gonna step away for like the rest of the day. It's more like I'm going to step back for the day if I'm seeing a lot of that, or for the session, or for the hour. I'm not gonna step back for like the whole week. But yeah, also next week is NFP week, so the only time you'll see me be trading is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. As soon as that Thursday, Friday comes in, I'm not going to be trading that one. Those days, just because they're not optimal for right now. I know I'm a beginner and it gets crazy during those days, so I'm going to try and stay away. But definitely Monday I'll be trading, Wednesday I'll be trading, and Tuesday I'll be trading. Wednesday I'm only going to trade the pre-market session. I'm not going to trade the full Wednesday, just a pre-market. So you guys will see how I kind of navigate through that. But yeah, so if either way, I'm going to be uploading Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Even though I don't take trades on some of those days, I'll still upload and then say I didn't take the trade. But other than that, guys, let me get into it real quick. So I only took one trade today, and that was after realizing like, fuck this shit. It was just going to be super up and down, and there's a lot of manipulation, and especially this huge wick right here just told me like, nah bro, I'm done, bro. Like I was done with the day after that. And yeah, so I kind of got in here. So this is gonna be a pretty sad trade here that I'm about to show you, because this shit had me tweaking, bro. I'm not even trying to sugarcoat it. So I had got in here off of this order block, as you can see right here. So I had taken a buy order down here as price was coming into this fair value gap. It was on the 15-second chart. So let me pull that 15-second chart up for you guys. I think it was at 10. There you go. So I got in here, and my stop was placed at the at the order block here. So if you can't tell, the order block is this high, or this open to the close, and it's both of these candles. So that's the order block that I was entered on, that I got entered in. I saw it displace higher than the OB, which confirmed that I can get in here. So I got in here and I put the stop at the order block. Little did I know. Little did I know. I was not good. And price ended up waking me out here, as you can see. Took me out here. I don't. Why didn't that candle fully form here? Yeah, it doesn't even make sense. How did I get stopped out there? There's no candle. But yeah, there was a candle. There it is, right here. I don't know why it's not showing on the 1 minute chart. That's kind of weird. But is this even? Yeah, this is Nasdaq. What the fuck? But yeah, on the 15-second chart, you can see where it took me out. So it took me out right here, guys. Like, this shit is ridiculous. My stop was here, takes me out right here. This is not even like a full handle. Oh yeah, that's a full handle. One handle, and it took me out of my position here. Look at that, right there. Barely missed sell side, but it took me out of my position, and look where it goes. Look where it goes. You just continue to fly higher for the rest of the day. It took me out of that position by a wick. By that manipulation right here. One tick threw me out of my whole position. This is why when I see shit like this, I step away. Because that's clearly manipulation. This huge wick is a big order block by high institutions, and they're coming in, placing an order, taking the liquidity down here, and moving higher. So I step out. I step out for that reason, and yeah, this wasn't happening for the past 3 weeks. Well, you get wicked out every now and then, but these kinds of market are something new, and I think it is important to be able to recognize when the market is shifting, and that's what I'm seeing here. So I'm gonna be more on the sidelines, be more preservative with my capital here during these times, because I need to understand what's going on with the market right now. And yeah, it's just been a lot of high resistance liquidity and stuff like that, barely reaching their targets or consolidating slowly upwards. But yeah, alright, that's pretty much it, guys. As I said before, NFP week is next week. I'll only be trading Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. NFP week is pretty dangerous. You might want to stay away. For NFP week, I tend to stay away each and every NFP week there is, Thursday and Friday specifically. But yeah, guys, you guys take care. Have a blessed day. See you at the top.